Welcome back for some more VGC 2015 battles with your host, James Baek, James Speed 1 here. We are going to be on the doubles battle battle ladder once again with Kangaskhan, Clefairy, Arcanine, Milotic, Latios, and Ferrothorn. This team has been doing extremely well for the past few days that I've been using it, and we're going to find two more battles, so let's see how this goes. Okay, our first opponent today will be Claudio from Portugal, 7071 rating, and I feel like I faced this guy before, but who knows. We're going to see the team of Sylveon, Bisharp, Terrakion, Charizard, Ferrothorn, and Suicune. So, this is going to be a hard team to deal with. The main issue, I feel like, is Bisharp, because Bisharp is always an annoying Pokemon to deal with. Even my main counter for the Terrakion, Milotic, it can't do well in the sun. I definitely want to bring Kangaskhan, I definitely want to bring Arcanine. I want to bring Latios because Latios it walls the Charizard, it gets the Psychic off onto Terrakion. Now I'm wondering if the Bisharp is Focus Sash or Life Orb. Or the Terrakion's Focus Sash. Terrakion Focus Sash, please don't. And I'm going to bring Ferrothorn since it's my best counter to Suicune. Even though it's a Charizard Y Sun team most likely, unless it's Charizard X for some reason. Doesn't really look like a Charizard X team. You don't really have much support on this team to support a Charizard X. So we'll see how this goes. He might lead Suicune and Charizard. But Bisharp and Terrakion, I feel like everyone leads this against me. Against my Kangaskhan Arcanine. It's not bad here, it's definitely not terrible. Bisharp is gonna get the Defiant. Terrakion's at -1. I'll just go for the safe fake out onto the Bisharp and close combat the Terrakion, since unless this is Life or Terrakion like we saw in the last episode, it can't knock out Kangaskhan with close combat. He's gonna withdraw Terrakion. Going to who? Suicune. Oh, interesting. I was hoping it would be Ferrothorn, expecting the fake out. So, Suicune's gonna come out. Good play by my opponent though. It resets the Intimidate for his Terrakion, but Suicune should still take a decent chunk, maybe 30% from the close combat. His Bisharp does not protect. Excellent. Fake out's gonna happen onto the Bisharp. No, if only I double targeted that slot. I probably should have, since Terrakion was most likely going to protect anyway. The close combat's gonna connect with the Suicune. I wonder if it's Rocky Helmet. Wow, that did more. 40%. Excellent. Not bad. Now I kinda want to Power Punch Bisharp, but Bisharp's most likely going to protect, right? Unless it goes for Sucker Punch into Arcanine. That would make sense. But you know what? I'm going to power up the Bisharp, Power Punch the Bisharp. We could see the Sucker Punch into Arcanine. It's a slight chance, but I feel like that's definitely a possibility. And I'm going to switch out into Ferrothorn, because Ferrothorn's going to wall his Suicune. So we'll see how this goes. Ferrothorn's going to come out. It's a wall. Bisharp protects. No, Sucker Punch is excellent. Definitely call that right. Power Punch is going to connect with the Bisharp. That's going to get me a +2 Kangaskhan, which is always nice. Unless he gets a Scald Burn. I'm hoping you don't get the Scald Burn, pal. Down goes Bisharp, and Suicune, what do you go for? Scald. Okay, he's not going to accept Tailwind. That's excellent. But don't get the burn. Cruel fate. I wonder who my opponent's going to bring in. We're probably going to see Charizard. We could see Terrakion. I could see Terrakion coming out. Just go for the close combat to Kangaskhan. Charizard, yep. So, Ferrothorn's in a bit of a predicament here. I'm going to return the Suicune because Charizard could protect this turn. And I'm going to send out Latios. I really doubt Charizard's going to attack this turn. I feel like Protect Tailwind is my opponent's best play. So this is why I'm going for this play, sending out Latios, because even if he... Yeah, Charizard's going to protect. Excellent. Excellent, just calling my opponent's moves. The return is going to happen onto the Suicune. I don't think this is going to knock out, especially if it has Citrus. Oh wow, it doesn't have Citrus. But it lives with its Sliver and gets the Tailwind. But that's completely fine by me. But interesting, no Citrus Berry. I wonder what item it has. It could be Rest. If it's Rest, we're going to have some problems. But here, I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Suicune. Oh no, do I just want... I feel like... Yeah, Sucker... We're in a predicament. You know what, I'm gonna Sucker Punch the Charizard Tailwind. Yeah. Because I feel like his Suicune has rest, and if he has rest, he's gonna go for it. And if he goes for rest, I'm fine with that. Because I can knock out Charizard after the Sucker Punch with a Draco Meteor, so... Sucker Punch is gonna connect with the Charizard. This should do a decent amount. Yeah, it does about 50%. Yeah, that's pretty good. The Heat Wave is gonna connect. Oh, Latios Avoids. That's really nice, especially if he goes for the Ice Beam and won't KO now. I'm not sure if Heat Wave plus Ice Beam knocks out, but it would have probably led me into a predicament. And yet, we do see the rest of Suicune, so I do call that right. So Suicune's gonna heal back all its HP, which is completely fine by me. And the Chesto Berry, as we get the Tailwind up, and that's really good. The Tailwind is just the play of the lifetime. So I'm going to bring out Arcanine here. I do not want to bring out Ferrothorn yet, because I feel like Ferrothorn is going to be the key. So Intimidate's going to fire off, not really important. If I were my opponent, I would probably protect Charizard again. So I kind of want to double attack the Suicune. Yeah, I'm going to double attack the Suicune. Oh, his Charizard does not protect. But Charizard's not doing much damage anyway, so it's not a big deal. That Psychic does a lot of damage. Wow. The Wild Charge's going to connect with the Suicune. That's going to pick up the knockout. Yeah. And we're faster than Charizard, so we can Wild Charge. As Charizard goes for the Heat Wave, that's going to... Nice. Don't get the burn on Latios. Okay. We're going to see Terrakion come out. I would assume... I kind of just want to Wild Charge the Charizard and protect. This is where it gets interesting. I don't know that Terrakion is Focus Sash, so that's the biggest ideal. But I would definitely assume the Charizard's going to protect here. So you know what? I'm going to and he's going to go for the Rock Slide. So I'm going to switch out Arcanine to Ferrothorn, reset that Intimidate, and I'm going to protect Latios here. And if he doesn't protect with Eater, I'm guessing that his Terrakion is not Focus Sash and he accepts defeat. So we'll see. But I'm really assuming the Focus Sash. Okay, so he did not go for the Protect. That probably means that isn't Focus Sash Terrakion. Unless he predicted that. But I don't think that happened. The Heat Wave's gonna connect. And pick up the knockout on my Ferrothorn. Poor Ferrothorn. He had a busy day. Tailwind does peter out, so Arcanine is now faster than the Charizard and the Terrakion, so this is fine. I do get the Intimidate off, which is really nice. I wonder if Extreme Speed knocks out Charizard at this range. Let's see, Sucker Punch from neutral from Kangaskhan. Did half. We're adamant too. Yeah, I think Extreme Speed actually knocks out Charizard. So you know what? I'm going to Psychic, double target Terrakion. We're probably going to see double Protect here. I would see no reason not to double Protect. Yep, we're going to see double Protect. Excellent, excellent. That's just how I wanted it to go. So Extreme Speed into Terrakion, the Psychic into Terrakion. The Sun should fade now. Oh, no it doesn't. Oh well, we're still going to go for the same play. Knock out this Terrakion in case it does have Focus Sash. And then Charizard can't touch my Pokemon. Extreme Speed is going to connect with the Terrakion. Yep. And the Psychic is going to connect with the Terrakion. That's going to pick up the knockout. Yep, and unless Charizard gets a crit Heat Wave onto Latios, we should live. Or unless it gets a burn. Heat Wave connects. Should knock out Arcanine. Oh wow, it doesn't. Nice. And Sun Fates too. That's perfect. And that will ensure me the game. Because now I can Extreme Speed Psychic. So really close battle. I mean, that Heat Wave miss from earlier definitely did pay off. Well, it did matter in the end game, but I'm not sure. It really depends. Oh wow, Extreme Speed did not knock out Charizard. That's embarrassing. Might have been a low damage roll there. But anyway, we were able to win this battle. I feel like I could have played better. because I obviously switched in Ferrothorn to Heat Wave, but I really feel like the play my opponent had to make was Rock Slide and Protect. But if that was now Focus Sash Terrakion, I guess it does make sense. He gave up. But of course, I mean, you know, that's just what we play. So, yeah. If that wasn't Focus Sash Terrakion, I feel really dumb, but I did not want to take that risk and have Rock Slide knock out my Arcanine. It'd be Ferrothorn and Latios versus Charizard and Terrakion. I had to predict Protect, and that kind of was a bit risky. So that's the reason I did not want to do that. We're going to find the second match and see how we do, though. Okay, our second opponent today will be Mikhail from United States, 1651 rating. We are going to see... Wow, this is an interesting Trick Room team. Don't have much for Trick Room, though, unfortunately. We got Mawile, Sylveon, Cresselia, Groudon, Heatran, and Amoonguss. This will definitely be an interesting team to play. And I look forward to it. I'm going to bring Kangaskhan and Arcanine as a lead. Clefairy in the back for Ferrothorn. Yeah. Because I feel like he's going to lead Cresselia and Amoonguss. And no matter what he leads, Arcanine will be able to one-shot it. Other than Cresselia, obviously. And I could fake out Cresselia. I'm guessing it's Mental Herb Cresselia. He's got no fake out support for the Trick Room, so I really would guess Mental Herb. And let's see, Sylveon, I would probably guess would be Choice Specs. I would assume the Groudon would be holding the Life Orb, the Heatran Leftovers, the Mawile, obviously the Mega Evolution, and the Amoonguss with the Rocky Helmet. And I feel like Amoonguss is going to be my opponent's lead choice, so that's why I'm leading Arcanine plus Kangaskhan for Fake Out and the one-shot. So Kangaskhan and Arcanine are going to lead against my opponents Sylveon and Cresselia. That's still actually pretty good, since I know Flare Blitz actually knocks out Sylveon in one hit. We're going to get a useless Intimidate off, which does not matter. Right here, I'm going to fake out the Cresselia, and I have no reason not to go for a Flare Blitz. Of course, he does have Heatran, I do understand that, but I do not want Sylveon around. I just really don't want Sylveon around. So we are going to Mega Evolve. I wanted this Cresselia's Rocky Helmet. I would really doubt it. I think Amoonguss would hold the Rocky Helmet, unless it's Mental Herb. Yeah, it's not Rocky Helmet. Cresselia, that's perfect. We're going to get this Choice Band and Flare Blitz off, and that should knock out Sylveon from my past experiences. Yep, Sylveon's going to go down. Unfortunately, Sylveon, great special wall, horrible physical wall. The Arcanine's going to take a lot from recoil, and the Cresselia does flinch, so that is excellent. Wondering who my opponent is going to bring in? Mawile. It's Mawile. I thought he would bring in whatever he had in the back. Unless it's Amoonguss. If it's Amoonguss, I understand. So, I feel like my Mawile is either going to Sucker Punch Arcanine or Protect, and Cresselia is going to sub to Trick Room. So, you know what? I'm going to switch out Arcanine and go into Clefairy, since no way he's going for the Iron Head into Arcanine, and I can set up with a +1 Kangaskhan. Clefairy is going to come out, Mawile is going to Mega Evolve, so it probably didn't go for Protect. We're probably going to see the Sucker Punch. Oh wow, he didn't even go for the Sucker Punch. Oh, maybe he has Rock Slide. Maybe he has Rock Slide? We are going to get a +1 Kangaskhan, that is good. Oh, we see the play rough. Into Kang. And a Trick Room. Alright, that was kind of confusing because he left his Mawile wide opened. And I mean wide opened. So, kind of wondering what my opponent wants to do. I feel like it's so obvious to go for the Follow Me. So I want to Sucker Punch Clefairy, and I kind of want to switch out Clefairy into Ferrothorn to take the Iron Head. That's probably coming its way. Unless this doesn't have Iron Head and has Rock Slide, we're going to have some issues. And if this Mawile has Fire Fang, he had to bring Heatran in the back. There's no way he didn't bring Heatran. We are going to see Helping Hand, so we're probably going to see Rock Slide. Or the Sumo Rock Slide. No, Iron Head. Oh, into Kang, though. Crit does not matter. Crit does not matter. We're going to bring out Clefairy here. I need to start out this trick from ASAP. He definitely has Heatran in the back. There's no doubt about it. I'm going to protect Clefairy, and I'm going to go for the Leech Seed into the Cresselia slot. Because there's no way he doesn't have Heatran in the back. Because he had to bring Heatran for the Ferrothorn. He brought Sylveon, Moa, and Cresselia. I probably should have been playing better. I mean, I know the Sucker Punch was probably the worst play I could have done. But I really just didn't want to... I just didn't want Cresselia to get attacked, and I knew Kangaskhan would have probably went down. I thought we would have seen the Rock Slide, to be honest. But not all Trick Room Mobiles run Rock Slide. We are going to see Cresselia withdraw. We're probably going to see Heatran come out. Crawdon! He brought nothing for Ferrothorn, unless that's Fire Fang Mobile. Please don't be Fire Fang. We're probably going to see the Iron Head into Clefairy anyway. Leech Seed's going to connect with the Crawdon. That's actually pretty good. It breaks any potential Focus Sash. And the Iron Head into Clefairy. Perfect. That's absolutely what I needed. Now, I kind of actually want Clefairy still around, because Clefairy plus Ferrothorn equals really big wall. So I'm going to switch out, get the Intimidate off, power Whip this Crawdon. And even if he switches out to, let's say, Cresselia, I mean, not really a big deal, because Power Whip does get some good damage off against Cresselia. And, how many turns of Trick Room are there left? How many turns of Trick Room are there left? I think this is the last turn of Trick Room. Or it might be one more, because I'm so used to counting by this. Let's see, we saw the... No, I think we have one more left after this. So Clefairy's going to switch out, go into Arcanine, get the Intimidate off on both these Pokemon. So in case he does have Fire Fang on Moa, at least I'll be able to live that with the Intimidate. We get the Power Whip off onto the Crawdon. It connects. That should be a knockout. Yep, that's a knockout. Critical hit. I don't think it matters. It's a Power Whip. And I'm also pretty offensive for Ferrothorn. We're going to see the Iron Head into the Arcanine slot. And yeah, Trick Room isn't over. Cresselia is going to come out. But I feel like my opponent has no way to win. I kind of want just Extreme Speed and Leech Seed the Moa. Because I feel like there's no reason to switch out right here. Because he's probably going to Iron Head the Arcanine anyway. So I do not want to lose Clefairy yet. Yeah, he's going to go Iron Head the Ferrothorn. Nice. Nice, thank you. Iron Bar's Rocky Helmet, thank you. And the Psychic into Arcanine. Okay, that makes less sense to me, but at least I got damage off onto Cresselia. I mean, to be honest, I don't get why you Iron Head the Ferrothorn when you know there's Iron Barbs. Twisted Dimensions return to normal, which is nice. Clefairy's gonna come out. And now I can protect, Leech Seed. So there's no Citrus Berry on this Cresselia, which means it's definitely Mental Herb, from what I assume. We didn't see Rocky Helmet either, so it's gotta be Mental Herb. So Moa's gonna protect, Clefairy's gonna protect. We're probably gonna see another Trick Room. Ice Beam. Oh, don't freeze. Then again, if it freezes, I think I should still win anyway. Oh man, I had to open my mouth. No, well, at least we get the Leech Seed off onto this Moa. Ah, but this is going to be annoying. I'm going to Moonblast the Cresselia, and I'm going to Leech Seed it. If I can get the Leech Seed off into Cresselia, it's game. He's going to actually helping hand with his Moa. Go for the Iron Head into Clefairy. That's going to pick up the knockout. That was just a really useless helping hand. I think he should have went for the Ice Beam again. Oh, we fall out. Yes, the Leech Seed connects. That should be game, because even if he freezes me again with the Ice Beam, I'll just be able to heal back more than I'm taking. So Leech Seed really paying off here. And that's kind of the thing, though. I think my opponent really just ignored Ferrothorn in Team Preview, and obviously Ferrothorn's the MVP. It walled the Sylveon, and it walled all the Pokemon he brought. If he brought Heatran, which I really expected him to bring Heatran, this would have been a whole different game, but he didn't. So, gonna protect Ferrothorn. I mean, I do not want to freeze again, and there's no point of not protecting. Sucker Punch, the Ice Beam. We're gonna get more Leech Seed. I mean, to be honest, I kind of want to attack, because if he goes for the Sucker Punch again, he's gonna take Iron Bars and Rocky Helmet. But I do not want to risk a crit freeze. So you know what, I'm just going to keep going for Protect. Even if I fail, it doesn't matter. It means I avoid Sucker Punch. The match is going to be forfeited anyway. So that saves us more time. We are going to pick up another double win. So I think we're on a roll here. We're on a roll. This team's just amazing. It's been doing a lot of work. This is game 2, right, of the episode. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this VGC episode. If you guys did, please be sure to leave a like down below. Check out the rest of my videos. You guys can check out the rest of my videos, my social medias, all down below. Follow me on my social medias, definitely. Check out my blog, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.